Ever walked into your gym and heard someone seriously complain that the towels aren't 800 thread count? Or the ice bath gave them internal brain freeze? Buckle up. These are the 56 most ridiculous, entitled Straight Outta Planet Fitness America gym complaints that will have you dying laughing and yelling, "That's my gym, bro," within the first 10 seconds. Watch till the end. You won't believe the final one. Press like right now if you've ever overheard pure insanity at the gym, comment the dumbest one you've heard, and share this with your gym buddy who's definitely guilty of at least 3. Let's go. 1. A man walked into the gym sauna, stepped inside for 5 seconds, then stormed out like he had just survived a winter blizzard. He marched to the front desk claiming the sauna wasn't hot enough because it was only 180 degrees, and that a proper sauna should feel like the inside of a volcano. The staff explained that 180 degrees was the safe recommended temperature. He insisted the gym was robbing him of his personal detox destiny. Members nearby watched him lecture the thermometer as if it could hear him. When the manager reminded him overheating was dangerous, he argued that danger was part of his wellness journey. He left announcing he would bring his own heating device next time, which immediately terrified everyone. 2. A woman walked up to the counter during rush hour demanding to know why the gym didn't have both a smoothie bar and a taco truck in the parking lot, because she believed balanced fitness requires balanced snacking. She said she needed a strawberry protein smoothie before lifting and 3 carne asada tacos afterward to restore emotional stability. People stretching nearby tried not to laugh when she asked if a taco truck could rotate between leg day and arm day. The employee explained the gym offered neither food service nor parking lot cuisine. She accused them of sabotaging her gains by depriving her of post-workout tacos. When offered a free bottle of water, she said water was disrespectful to her metabolism and stormed out planning a Yelp crusade. 3. A teenage girl marched up to the front desk claiming the gym music was way too loud because she couldn't hear her true crime podcast while walking on the treadmill. She said she needed to stay updated on murderers and mysteries to stay motivated. The staff explained the music volume was standard for the gym. She rolled her eyes and said her workout rhythm depended on hearing podcast narrators describe strange disappearances. Members laughed quietly when she accused the speakers of personally attacking her concentration. When the manager suggested she use noise-canceling headphones, she said those made her hair look puffy. She ended her complaint by threatening to switch gyms unless they lowered the music to library mode, which confused everyone. 4. A young man approached the equipment area upset because there was no phone charger built into the AB coaster. He said his phone died mid-selfie, and that ruined his entire workout vibe. The trainer explained that the AB coaster was meant for ABS, not electrical power. The man said that was outdated thinking because real athletes multitask. Members nearby watched him attempt to angle his dead phone toward the ceiling as if it might charge from sunlight. When the trainer offered a wall outlet across the room, he said walking there would break his core engagement. He insisted the gym should modernize all machines with chargers, then walked away announcing he might file a technology discrimination complaint, which left everyone confused. 5. A middle-aged woman stormed up to the mirror section, claiming she gained 3 pounds that week and blaming the lighting for sabotaging her progress. She said the overhead bulbs were hostile and made her body retain emotional weight. The staff gently reminded her that lighting didn't change actual numbers. She insisted the scale was reacting to the lights because she felt slimmer at home. Gym members watched her move around the room, pointing at different fixtures like she was conducting an investigation. When the manager offered to recalibrate the scale, she said the scale wasn't the problem and the lights needed therapy. She left saying she would only return once the gym hired a lighting psychologist to fix the energy in the room. 6. A young woman burst into the front desk area complaining that the air conditioning was too cold and that her eyelash extensions were freezing off. The staff tried not to laugh as she held her lashes dramatically like they were icicles. She claimed her eyes couldn't blink naturally and blamed the AC for emotional frostbite. Members lifting nearby giggled when she asked if the gym could raise the temperature to cozy sweater weather. The employee gently explained that AC keeps the gym comfortable for everyone. She insisted she represented the lash community and deserved warmer airflow. When the manager offered her a towel, she said towels were not climate control. She left saying she would return only if the gym respected eyelash rights. 7. A college athlete stormed toward the Wi-Fi router complaining the internet was too slow for him to upload his workout selfie in real time. He said his followers expected instant proof of his gains. The staff explained the Wi-Fi was shared by hundreds of members. He insisted his social media career was suffering because the post was stuck at 72%. People stretching nearby watched him wave his phone at the router like it could sense urgency. When the manager suggested using cellular data, he said his data plan was for emergencies only. He stood there staring at the loading screen like it was life or death. Eventually, he left vowing to boycott leg day until the gym upgraded to Olympic-level Wi-Fi. 8. A retired man walked up to the counter, furious that there was no Pizza Friday anymore because he said this used to be a family gym. He explained that Pizza Day motivated him to show up consistently. The staff explained the gym discontinued it for health reasons. He insisted pizza was emotional fuel and that removing it destroyed community spirit. Members near the lounge laughed softly when he said he burned calories thinking about pepperoni. When the manager offered a granola bar, he looked personally offended and said granola was not a celebration. He left saying the gym had lost its soul and that he would write a strongly worded letter to corporate demanding the return of cheesy fitness traditions. 9. An older aunt walked in complaining she slipped on someone's sweat and insisted the gym should mop every 30 seconds. She said she nearly performed an accidental split and blamed the staff for not predicting moisture on the floor. The employee explained that constant mopping would be impossible. She said safety should come before logic and pointed at a nearby member who was still sweating like he committed a crime. People watched her demonstrate her near fall using dramatic slow-motion reenactments. When the manager offered her a towel, she said she wasn't paid to dry floors. She demanded the gym hire a full-time sweat watcher who follows members like a lifeguard. She left muttering about bringing her own mop next time. 10. A gym bro approached the leg press machine frustrated that it only went up to 1,000 pounds. He complained that he couldn't test his true potential because the machine capped his greatness. The trainer explained that 1,000 pounds was already beyond what most humans attempted. He insisted he needed at least 2,000 to warm up. Members nearby exchanged glances as he filmed himself touching the machine dramatically. When the staff reminded him heavy weights required caution, he said caution was for people without ambition. He demanded the gym custom build a stronger leg press. When told that wasn't possible, he claimed the gym was holding back his career. He walked off saying he would find a facility worthy of his power. 11. An old woman walked up to the towel rack holding one of the gym towels like it was an insult. She complained that the towels were only 400 thread count and that she used 800 at home, so using these felt economically downgraded. The staff explained gym towels were meant for sweat, not luxury spas. She argued her skin deserved premium softness during workouts. Members nearby watched her rub the towel against her cheek with deep disappointment. When the manager offered a fresh towel, she said it still lacked elite comfort. She demanded the gym invest in hotel-level linen or risk losing her loyalty. She left promising to bring her own silk towels next time, which made everyone strangely curious. 12. A middle-aged man rushed to the front desk asking if the gym could ban grunting because it triggered his fight or flight response. He said every time someone lifted heavy weights, his body thought danger was near. The staff explained grunting was normal during intense lifts. He disagreed and claimed loud lifters were intentionally threatening the peace. Members lifting nearby tried to suppress laughter when he demonstrated how even a soft grunt made him jump. The trainer suggested noise-canceling headphones, but he said they made him feel disconnected from society. He demanded a silent lifting hour where no one made noises. When the manager said that wasn't realistic, he left saying the gym had become, too primal for modern men. 13. A teenage boy ran to the water fountain complaining that there was no gluten-free water option. He insisted his stomach could sense regular water and that he needed special hydrated purity. The staff explained water didn't contain gluten. He argued they should label it anyway for transparency. Members nearby watched him pour water into his hand, sniffing it like a detective. When the trainer suggested he bring his own bottle, he said that defeated the purpose of customer service. He asked the manager to install a filter that removed emotional gluten. The manager told him that wasn't a real thing. He left dramatically saying he would drink rainwater until the gym respected dietary rights. 14. A dad walked into the lobby complaining that the parking lot was too far from the entrance because he burned extra calories just walking inside. He said he paid membership fees to work out on his own terms, not during the parking journey. The staff explained that parking distance was normal. He insisted the gym should offer shuttle rides for members who prefer saving energy. People arriving behind him tried not to laugh as he described his exhausting 20-yard trek. When the manager suggested viewing it as a warm-up, he said warm-ups were optional. He demanded premium parking spots for members who disliked walking. He left, saying the gym clearly didn't understand his mobility preferences. 15. A mom approached the elliptical section, annoyed that the machines didn't have cup holders big enough for her oversized Stanley Cup. She said hydration was her personality, and the gym needed to support it. The staff explained the holders were universal size. She insisted modern adults only drink from giant tumblers, and the gym was stuck in the past. Members nearby glanced at her bottle, which was practically the size of a fire extinguisher. When the trainer suggested she place it on the floor, she said that risked emotional separation from her water. She demanded custom holders installed immediately. The manager said they would consider upgrades. She left saying she felt discriminated against as a hydration queen. 16. A young man stormed up to the deadlift area claiming he asked someone for a spot, and the guy said, "You got it," instead of actually spotting him. He said verbal encouragement was not physical support. The staff explained some lifters prefer giving space unless asked directly. He insisted the other member endangered his progress. People nearby listened as he reenacted how he strained, looked around, and saw no hands available. The trainer reminded him that proper gym etiquette requires clarity. He said the phrase, "You got it," felt like abandonment. He demanded the gym create a spotting contract system to avoid misunderstandings. The manager said that wasn't necessary. He walked off saying trust in the gym community was broken. 17. An old man entered the locker room sniffing the air, dramatically before complaining that the space smelled like effort. He said people should perspire with dignity, not create strong aromas. The staff explained locker rooms naturally smelled like sweat. He disagreed and said real athletes should smell neutral. Members changing nearby tried not to laugh when he sprayed air freshener in circles around his head. When the trainer reminded him that gym smells were normal, he said he wasn't prepared for such intensity. He demanded the gym implement a fragrance policy requiring everyone to smell like mint. The manager said that wouldn't work. He left saying he would bring nose plugs next time. 18. A muscular gym bro walked over to the dumbbell rack, complaining that the heaviest dumbbells only went up to 150 pounds and said that was cute and not serious weight. The staff explained most members never touch that size. He argued the gym should provide at least 200-pound dumbbells for ambitious athletes. Members nearby watched him flex at the mirror between sentences. The trainer reminded him proper form mattered more than extremes. He said form was for beginners, and he needed equipment that matched his destiny. When the manager said heavier dumbbells were unsafe for crowded spaces, he said the gym was limiting greatness. He left vowing to bring his own dumbbells someday. 19. A young woman approached the lost and found asking why the gym didn't keep her AirPods for 3 weeks until she remembered to claim them. The staff explained items were held temporarily, then cleared. She insisted expensive items should stay forever because it was obvious she'd return eventually. Members nearby watched her argue that the lost and found should predict loyalty. The trainer reminded her that storage wasn't unlimited. She said replacing her AirPods ruined her emotional budget. She demanded reimbursement even though she admitted she left them in the sauna. The manager said that wasn't possible. She left saying the gym betrayed her trust like a forgetful friend. 20. A teen girl stood in front of the gym mirror complaining that the reflection made her look smaller than she appeared on her Ring camera at home. She said the gym mirrors were shrinking her progress. The staff explained gym mirrors were normal size. She insisted the mirror was sabotaging her gains and making her arms look less impressive. Members watched her pose at different angles while comparing imaginary screenshots. The trainer suggested focusing on real progress, not reflections. She said real progress came from how she looked on camera. When the manager told her all mirrors reflect equally, she said that was scientifically questionable. She walked off saying she would bring her own mirror next time. 21. A confused young man marched up to the front desk, asking if the gym could make the clocks run slower so his workouts felt shorter. He said time moved too fast inside the building and claimed the gym was stealing minutes from his life. The staff explained clocks reflected real time. He insisted workout time should be gym-adjusted, so an hour felt like 20 minutes. Members nearby watched him point at the wall clock, accusing it of rushing his set. The trainer suggested he try shorter routines. He said he wanted long workouts that felt short. When the manager explained that was impossible, he said the gym should at least consider time dilation for loyal members. He left saying time management was clearly not a priority here. 22. A young woman came to the fountain upset that there was no oat milk option in the water dispenser. She said plain water felt emotionally empty, and that her body only recognized hydration when mixed with oat milk. The staff tried not to laugh while explaining water fountains were for water only. She insisted the gym was behind the times because hydration trends evolve. Members watched her swirl her bottle like she expected oat milk to appear magically. When the trainer suggested she bring her own, she said that defeated the purpose of a premium fitness experience. She demanded the gym upgrade the fountain to include dairy alternatives. The manager said that wouldn't happen. She left saying she felt unsupported as a plant-based athlete. 23. A middle-aged man approached the staff asking them to address another member who re-racked weights too loudly. He said the noise disrupted his mental flow and made him lose faith in humanity. The trainer explained weights naturally made sound. He insisted the other member was intentionally aggressive. People nearby watched him mime how dramatically the dumbbells landed. The staff reminded him the gym encouraged proper re-racking. He said proper meant silent. When the manager suggested headphones, he said silence couldn't be created artificially. He demanded a quiet hour where weights touched down like feathers. The manager said that was unrealistic. He left claiming loud re-rackers were ruining modern fitness culture. 24. A sleepy college student walked up to the front desk confused about why there wasn't a nap pod between sets. He said science proved that mini naps increase strength, and his body refused to lift without mid-workout rest. The staff explained the gym wasn't a sleep center. He argued athletes deserved recovery spaces. Members laughed as he demonstrated how he would curl a dumbbell, nap for 3 minutes, and continue. The trainer suggested resting on a bench. He said benches lacked emotional comfort. He demanded nap pods with dim lighting and calming sounds. When the manager declined, he said the gym didn't understand human potential. He walked away slowly like he might actually nap on the turf. 25. A woman walked to the smoothie bar furious that her drink tasted like protein. She said she expected a sweet treat, not evidence of muscle growth. The staff explained smoothies contained protein powder. She accused them of sabotaging her taste buds. Members sipping nearby tried not to laugh as she said protein violated her dessert expectations. The trainer offered a fruit-only version. She said fruit without protein felt spiritually weak. She demanded a smoothie that tasted like candy but acted like protein. The manager explained that wasn't how nutrition worked. She said creativity was lacking in the fitness food industry. She left saying she would file a complaint with national smoothie authorities. 26. A dramatic young man stormed into the lobby saying he gained weight after signing up and calling the gym a scam. He claimed membership fees should guarantee instant physical transformation. The staff explained results came from consistent effort. He argued his attendance alone should trigger change. Members nearby watched him pinch his waist as evidence. The trainer suggested evaluating his diet. He said the gym should control cravings too. When the manager reminded him of personal responsibility, he accused the treadmill of judging him. He demanded a refund for unmet expectations. The manager declined. He left saying the gym failed to deliver magic results. 27. An aunt entered the bathroom outraged that there were no Dyson Airblades and that she had to use a paper towel. She said her hands deserved luxury drying experiences. The staff explained the dryers broke and were being replaced. She insisted paper towels lowered her self-esteem. Members washing up tried not to smile as she fanned her hands dramatically. The trainer offered extra towels. She said that wasn't the point and claimed the gym ignored hygiene aesthetics. She demanded the newest Dyson model installed that week. The manager said they would schedule maintenance. She left saying she might sue for drying disappointment. 28. A short dad asked the staff to lower the basketball hoops because 10 feet was unrealistic for average adult height. He said he couldn't dunk and felt excluded. The staff reminded him hoops had regulation height. He argued gyms should adapt to member skill levels. Members shooting nearby chuckled when he demonstrated how close he almost got. The trainer suggested practicing layups. He said layups lacked emotional satisfaction. He demanded adjustable hoops with settings ranging from dad mode to NBA mode. When the manager declined, he said the gym discriminated against non-dunkers. He walked away, declaring he would start a petition. 29. A woman in yoga attire marched up complaining that the instructor said "namaste" wrong and that the mistake disrupted her spiritual alignment. The staff explained accents vary. She insisted correct pronunciation was essential for her inner peace. Members from the previous class tried not to laugh as she reenacted the exact moment her soul fell out of sync. The trainer encouraged focusing on breathing instead of wording. She said breathing couldn't fix mispronounced sacred phrases. She demanded instructor retraining with certified gurus. The manager declined. She left saying her chakras were temporarily closed due to linguistic stress. 30. A wealthy-looking man walked in asking why there was no valet parking for leg day. He said walking from the parking lot exhausted his legs before the workout even began. The staff explained valet wasn't part of gym services. He argued premium members deserved premium convenience. Members walking in behind him laughed quietly when he said stepping out of his car should place him directly onto a treadmill. The trainer suggested warming up. He said warm-ups were for people with extra time. He demanded valet attendants who understood muscle preservation. The manager explained costs would be unrealistic. He left saying leg day deserved red carpet treatment. 31. A shy young woman approached the front desk saying she asked a trainer for help, and he made her squat, which she didn't expect. She said she thought personal training meant chatting about goals, not physically doing anything. The staff explained trainers guide workouts. She insisted she needed emotional conditioning first. Members nearby giggled as she reenacted how the trainer gently guided her into a squat, and she panicked because she wasn't prepared for movement. The trainer offered alternative exercises. She said squats were traumatic because they activated muscles she wasn't on speaking terms with. She demanded a refund for unexpected effort. When the manager explained training involved exercise, she looked betrayed and left saying communication at the gym was dangerously literal. 32. An anxious teen walked up to the scale in the lobby, claiming it told him he was 100% body fat. He said the machine traumatized him and needed therapy. The staff explained he likely stepped on it wrong. He insisted the scale was judging him personally. Members watched as he demonstrated how he tapped the scale with his foot like he was afraid it might insult him again. The trainer offered to test the scale with him. He refused, saying he wasn't ready to face the truth. He demanded the gym remove scales entirely to protect emotional health. When the manager declined, he said the scale had already destroyed his confidence and left dramatically. 33. A stressed mom walked into the lobby asking why the gym didn't have a designated cry corner. She said sometimes workouts were overwhelming and she needed a private space to release emotions. The staff tried to explain the gym wasn't a therapy center. She argued emotions were part of fitness. Members nearby tried not to laugh when she described her dream cry corner with dim lights, tissues, and inspirational posters. The trainer suggested using the locker room for privacy. She said locker rooms were too echoey for meaningful crying. She demanded the gym invest in a wellness nook. The manager politely said no. She left announcing she would cry in the parking lot until further notice. 34. A young man stormed into the recovery area saying the cold plunge was too cold. He said he expected refreshing chill, not Arctic punishment. The staff explained cold plunges were supposed to be cold. He disagreed and said hypothermia wasn't on his vision board. Members looked over as he dipped one toe into the water and recoiled like he'd been attacked. The trainer explained he could ease in slowly. He said easing in felt cowardly, but he couldn't commit mentally. He demanded the gym warm the plunge to comfortable cold. The manager said that defeated the purpose. He left saying recovery culture had become too extreme. 35. A young woman returned from the bathroom furious that someone used her favorite bench while she was gone for 25 minutes. She said bathroom time didn't count as leaving equipment. The staff explained benches couldn't be reserved that long. She said she was spiritually connected to that bench and the person who took it violated her workout destiny. Members looked over as she pointed dramatically at the stranger now using it. The trainer reminded her that gym etiquette required sharing. She said sharing was optional. She demanded the gym enforce bench loyalty. The manager said that wasn't possible. She walked away saying she would guard her bench with her towel next time. 36. A fitness influencer walked to the smoothie bar complaining that the protein shakes weren't aesthetic enough for Instagram. She said the colors looked too healthy and wouldn't match her feed. The staff explained the ingredients were nutritious, not decorative. She insisted the gym should offer pastel shades or glitter options. Members watched her hold the cup at different angles hoping for better lighting. The trainer suggested focusing on flavor. She said flavor didn't get engagement. She demanded aesthetic upgrades including heart-shaped foam or layered gradients. The manager explained that wasn't practical. She said creativity was lacking and left saying her followers deserved better beverage visuals. 37. A man approached the counter wanting a refund because he still looked the same after 2 sessions. He said he expected visible transformation and was disappointed in the gym's lack of magic. The staff explained results required consistency. He argued he had watched dozens of motivation videos and believed change should be instant. Members overheard as he lifted his shirt showing no difference and blamed the gym for not activating his metabolism. The trainer suggested adjusting his routine. He said routines were boring. He demanded a refund for unmet expectations. The manager said refunds weren't given for impatience. He left, saying he might sue for false hope. 38. A baffled dad complained that the gym was too crowded at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday and said he thought people worked during that time. The staff explained flexible schedules existed. He insisted crowds should be predictable. Members passing by chuckled when he asked for a chart showing who worked when so he could plan his workouts. The trainer suggested visiting during quieter hours. He said adjusting his schedule felt unfair. He demanded the gym limit attendance to people who weren't in his way. The manager said that wasn't possible. He walked off muttering about society's broken work ethic. 39. A glamorous woman walked into the recovery room annoyed that there was no champagne offered after workouts. She said fitness deserved celebration. The staff said alcohol wasn't part of gym services. She insisted champagne boosted morale. Members nearby tried not to laugh when she described how a small toast after cardio would elevate the gym's reputation. The trainer suggested sparkling water. She said sparkling water was imitation happiness. She demanded a champagne fridge installed near the sauna. The manager declined. She left saying the gym lacked luxury vision. 40. A young man walked to the staff desk complaining about pre-workout farts and said the gym should ban them for public safety. The staff tried to explain bodily reactions were natural. He said some smells were aggressive enough to count as chemical threats. Members lifting nearby held back laughter as he waved his hand dramatically like clearing smoke. The trainer recommended focusing on airflow. He said airflow wasn't strong enough to fight disaster. He demanded a deodorizing alarm system. The manager said that was unrealistic. He walked away saying the gym needed stricter olfactory policies. 41. A confused uncle walked over to the turf area sniffing the ground and complaining that the turf smelled like turf. The staff tried not to laugh while explaining that turf naturally smelled like synthetic grass. He said the scent felt aggressive and made him question the gym's cleanliness. Members nearby stared as he knelt down and sniffed again like a detective searching for clues. The trainer suggested focusing on his workout instead. He said he couldn't exercise when the floor carried such bold personality. He demanded the gym replace the turf with a scent-neutral version. The manager explained all turf smelled similar. He left saying the gym should create odor-free flooring for sensitive noses. 42. A young woman approached the check-in desk arguing she didn't want to scan in and believed she deserved permanent guest privileges. She said scanning felt too formal and ruined her spontaneous fitness mood. The staff reminded her scanning was required for safety. She insisted her face should be her membership card. Members nearby tried not to laugh as she posed dramatically like a celebrity entering a premiere. The trainer explained the system couldn't recognize faces. She said technology should keep up with her lifestyle. She demanded unlimited access without rules. The manager said that wasn't possible. She sighed loudly and said structure was suffocating her creativity before walking away dramatically. 43. A teenage boy complained that the gym didn't have a designated phone scrolling zone because he needed somewhere safe to rest mentally between reps. The staff explained the gym encouraged movement, not screen lounging. He argued scrolling helped him recover emotionally. Members watched as he sat on the turf scrolling for so long, someone thought he had fallen asleep. The trainer suggested using benches only briefly. He said benches felt too judgmental for scrolling. He demanded the gym assign a corner for social media breaks with soft lighting. The manager declined. He left saying modern youth were misunderstood. 44. A beauty-obsessed young woman walked to the weight area, complaining that the lighting wasn't ring light friendly. She said her workout selfies looked dull and made her gains appear less inspirational. The staff explained the lighting was for visibility, not photography. She argued her online audience expected high-quality visuals. Members nearby watched her rotate in circles, searching for a flattering angle. The trainer suggested focusing on her form. She said form didn't trend. She demanded the gym install adjustable studio lighting. The manager said that wouldn't happen. She left saying she couldn't thrive in such unflattering environments. 45. A frustrated man walked in, saying he paid $9.99 a month and wanted to know why the gym wasn't equivalent to a luxury Equinox. The staff explained budget gyms offered basic services. He insisted his membership price should stretch further. Members overheard him demand eucalyptus towels, marble lockers, and gold-plated dumbbells. The trainer reminded him premium amenities required premium pricing. He argued he should receive champagne greetings on arrival. The manager calmly explained expectations needed alignment. He left saying affordability should come with extravagance and calling the gym's value system outdated. 46. A cheerful old man approached the desk saying he didn't appreciate the staff wishing him a nice day instead of a nice pump. He said gym greetings should match gym culture. The staff apologized and said they simply meant to be polite. He insisted politeness without pump recognition lacked emotional synergy. Members giggled softly as he practiced different greeting scripts. The trainer suggested focusing on training goals. He said goals depended on motivation, and motivation depended on greeting accuracy. He demanded every staff member greet him with pump-centered enthusiasm. The manager promised they would try their best. He left smiling proudly as if he had secured a historic victory for gym bros everywhere. 47. A wealthy woman asked why the gym didn't have an on-site plastic surgeon available for same-day gains checks. She said she wanted professional confirmation that her muscles were developing aesthetically. The staff explained gyms didn't offer medical cosmetic evaluations. She argued modern fitness required real-time, sculpting expertise. Members nearby nearly laughed when she said she needed a doctor to approve every bicep flex. The trainer suggested tracking progress with photos. She said photos lacked scientific credibility. She demanded a partnership with a cosmetic clinic. The manager said that wasn't possible. She left saying fitness without plastic surgery. Oversight lacked artistic vision. 48. A nervous man approached the treadmill, saying it felt like the machine was judging his pace. He claimed the numbers on the display looked disappointed in him. The staff explained treadmills weren't capable of emotional opinions. He insisted the machine slowed down subtly to shame him. Members nearby watched him glare at the screen like it insulted his family. The trainer suggested covering the display. He said covering it felt like hiding from his destiny. He demanded the gym create non-judgmental treadmills. The manager explained all treadmills were neutral. He left saying he needed a workout space free from digital criticism. 49. A young woman entered the lobby asking why the gym didn't reward her honesty after she left her shaker bottle there last month. She said returning to claim it showed integrity. The staff explained lost items weren't stored indefinitely. She argued faithful members deserved prizes. Members laughed softly as she described how she expected a free shake for her responsibility. The trainer reminded her personal items weren't guaranteed safe. She said loyalty programs should encourage forgetfulness. The manager explained policies were consistent. She left saying honesty should come with perks. 50. A confused gym bro complained that the deadlift platforms were too platformy. He said the raised surface made him feel elevated in a way he wasn't emotionally prepared for. The staff explained platforms existed for shock absorption and safety. He argued flat floors felt more honest. Members deadlifting nearby tried not to laugh as he tapped the platform like it was suspicious. The trainer suggested practicing on it to build confidence. He said confidence couldn't grow on unstable emotional terrain. He demanded the gym level the platforms. The manager declined. He left saying platforms should support souls, not just weights. 51. A trendy young couple walked up to the front desk together, asking why the gym didn't have both a barista and a bud tender on site. They said morning workouts required caffeine energy, while evening workouts required relaxation vibes. The staff explained the gym was for fitness, not beverages or recreational enhancements. They insisted modern wellness required a balanced menu. Members nearby watched the couple describe their dream setup, including lattes before cardio and calming gummies after leg day. The trainer reminded them these services would violate multiple regulations. They said rules were limiting human evolution. When the manager suggested visiting actual cafes or dispensaries, they said that ruined the aesthetic. They left agreeing the gym lacked commitment to holistic indulgence. 52. A competitive gym bro stormed toward the whiteboard, complaining because someone else wrote their personal record on it and it wasn't him. He said the board should feature only elite lifters who truly represent the gym's spirit. The staff explained anyone could document their achievements. He said that diluted greatness. Members nearby watched him erase imaginary air as he imagined adding his own score. The trainer encouraged him to focus on beating his own record. He said competing with himself wasn't satisfying. He demanded the gym create a VIP record board for genetically gifted individuals. The manager said that wouldn't happen. He left saying he refused to share space with people who threatened his leaderboard legacy. 53. A dramatic young man rushed into the recovery area, shouting that the ice bath gave him brain freeze from the inside. He held his head like he'd just been struck by winter itself. The staff explained cold plunges could feel intense at first. He insisted his soul was shivering and claimed the water personally attacked him. Members watched as he reenacted dipping into the tub and freezing mid-sentence. The trainer offered guidance on proper breathing. He said breathing couldn't fight internal frostbite. He demanded the temperature be raised to warm comfort levels. The manager said that defeated the purpose. He left saying he would post a warning for future generations about the dangers of icy ambition. 54. A little kid visiting with his parent marched up to the counter asking why there wasn't a participation trophy for simply showing up. He said he worked hard emotionally to get ready for the gym and deserved recognition. The staff smiled and explained gyms didn't give awards for attendance. He insisted effort should be celebrated in all forms. Members nearby tried not to laugh when he proudly showed his warm-up walk as proof of achievement. The trainer suggested setting personal goals instead. He said goals were confusing. He demanded gold medals for bravery. The manager gently declined. He left saying the gym overlooked the courage it took to enter the building. 55. A college athlete stormed toward the staff complaining the fire alarm went off during his set and ruined his personal record attempt. He said he had been seconds away from greatness before the alarm forced him to rack the weight. The staff explained alarms were for safety. He said safety was important, but timing was everything. Members nearby watched him dramatically reenact how the alarm shattered his concentration. The trainer encouraged him to try again later. He said greatness couldn't be rescheduled. He demanded the gym disable alarms during peak lifting moments. The manager said that was impossible. He left saying destiny had been stolen from him by noise. 56. A young woman walked up to the desk complaining that she was upset she actually had to come to the gym to work out instead of getting abs from scrolling TikTok in bed. She said modern technology should have made physical effort optional. The staff explained results required movement. She argued apps should beam fitness into her body automatically. Members overheard as she demonstrated how she scrolled for an hour daily and believed that qualified as cardio. The trainer encouraged starting with simple exercises. She said exercise felt outdated. She demanded a machine that transferred online fitness energy into real muscles. The manager said such tech didn't exist. She left saying society had failed to innovate for lazy overachievers. And that's it. The wildest, weirdest, most brain-melting gym complaints ever heard in the history of treadmills and protein shakes. If you laughed once, twice, or aggressively shook your head in disbelief, make sure you smash that like button, because somewhere out there another person is currently complaining that the dumbbells look too judgmental. Subscribe if you want more pure madness from the world of everyday chaos, because I promise the next list is even dumber than this one. Now your turn. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard someone complain about at the gym? Drop it in the comments so we can roast it together. Let's see who brings the most unbelievable complaint of all time.